Hey everybody. It is Saturday, which means Mailbag starts at 10 o'clock in about 6 minutes. So I'm bringing the mail in right now, and if you are watching live, we will be going in 6 minutes, just enough time to get another coffee. If you are watching this recorded, you can either watch me bring in the mail and see if the kittens are going to play with it, or you can decide to skip ahead to where the clock on the screen says 10 o'clock, which should be where we are beginning. Rough. Well, there we are. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Let me know. Let's see here. First, let's check the camera angles. Awesome. Let's play our mailbag jingle. Here we go.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Okay, so that was the mailbag jingle by Sarah Donner, by the way, who it has a weekly live stream for the quarantine called Quarantinapalooza on her YouTube channel, which is Sarah. I think. Well, if you search for Sarah Donner, you'll find her YouTube channel. I think it might be called something like Sarah Donner Party. I can't remember, but you can find her real easy. She's the Sarah Donner, and she did that theme song, and we will be on her Quarantinapalooza live stream tonight. Her live stream starts at 7 p.m. our time, but I think that we're scheduled to be on about 7:45 for a little Q&A session, which should be fun. So there is that. Right. I did not check yet to see whether I have a cheat sheet of news to share with you. Let me take a look here. I came real prepared for this. Also, I did invite DJ to join us for Mailbag this morning, which I think she's going to do. I sent her a formal invitation. I had it notarized and everything on a really nice cardstock. No, I'm just kidding, but I did invite her. So let's see. I'm just scrolling back real quick. Oh, I do have some notes here. Oh, yes, thank you. So there's the most important thing. You may want to do Belle's wave now so you don't forget it. You're absolutely right, because Belle is getting adopted today. Belle's going home this afternoon, and I will pick her up in just a second, but I've got her kittens climbing all over me, so I'll get up and do that in just a minute. As you guys know, Brooke came back this week. Her adopter decided it just wasn't a good fit, and really all there is to say about it is I think she did the right thing by bringing her back here. She thought it wasn't a good fit because those adoptions, any kitten or cat adoption is a big commitment. You want to be sure it's right for you. And also, I feel like I take some of the, or all of the blame for it because when she was here, you could tell that she was sort of going back and forth about whether it seemed like a good fit for her. And I didn't influence her one way or the other, but I should have taken that and realized that it wasn't a good fit. I should have realized that if you don't come in here going, I already love this cat, it's probably not the right cat for you, right? So I feel like that's my mistake, not recognizing that and trying to help her make that call. So anyway, Brooke's back. She didn't do anything wrong, just not a great fit, and that's fine. As for everything else, these kids had their surgeries this week, and they're doing just fine. Our friend Karen sent us new little suits for them, but I don't think they're going to need them because they've been doing pretty well with their sutures. Also, DJ took Belle's sutures out last night all on her own, and it worked out just fine. Oh, gosh, that reminds me. I've got to contact the vet and tell them that we're not bringing her in. And I had that scheduled at 11. I need to tell them right now. Okay, you know what? We'll figure this out. I'm sorry to have to interrupt Mailbag to do it, but first let me just see anything else that we need to talk about. No, just Sarah Donner's show tonight and Belle's adoption this afternoon. And I will tweet out another link to Sarah Donner's thing too. So if you're on our Twitter and you don't know how to find the Sarah Donner show tonight, it's like I said, it's called Quarantinapalooza. Then you can check that out. So DJ, I forgot to cancel the appointment for Belle at the vet, and it's like in an hour. So, should I call him? Well, that was my question. Do you want to call him, or should I just interrupt myself and go call him real quick? I can call him. It's up to you. Well, I'll call him then. I'll do it. You sit here with the kittens for 1 second. You'll be entertaining enough if you just sit here with the kittens for 1 second. But I also have to do Belle's goodbye wave for everybody. So let's do that, and then I'll stand up. I'll call the vet. It'll take me 2 seconds, and I will be right back. Belle? Belle, you're such a sweetie pie. Bye-bye, everybody. Okay, she's not actually going out the door right this minute, probably about 1 o'clock this afternoon, but there won't be anything for you to see then because we're doing a new procedure where the adopters don't come into the house right now. So it's kind of a temporary thing, but it is what it is. Okay, let me make that phone call real quick because I owe it to the vet to say, oh, we're not bringing Bella in because we don't need to, and then I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. This is getting to be a thing, me interrupting Mailbag and just walking away. This happened last week too, didn't it? All right, well, I had to leave them a message, so I did my part anyway. And I also told them that you said that her sutures were great. Because you did say that. When DJ took Belle's sutures out last night, well, by the way, went great. I need to just tell you about it. But I took Belle and I held her on my lap, on her back, like a little kid, and she was fine with it. And then I was just taking baby food and letting her lick baby food off of my finger the whole time, which kept her perfectly distracted. She did not struggle a bit, not at all. And DJ took out all the sutures, and DJ actually did say that they were fantastic sutures, that the Dr. Katz did a great job. Which makes sense, I guess. She's probably got a lot of experience.
Yeah, she's got way more experience than I do.
Yeah, but still, that's nice. I'm sure that she still would find that nice to hear. So anyway, Belle's getting adopted at 1. We did the wave. I called the vet, so now I'm ready to do Mailbag. And it's so nice to have you here for this, DJ. It really is. Okay, so first we have some letters. If I can find my letter opener. There it is. All right. And here we have one from Post NL. It really looks like they used to maybe use these to ship CDs, and then when everybody stopped using CDs, they're like, well, what are we going to do with these envelopes now? I'm like, I know. What do you think? You think that's what happened?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so these are what they did with all those old AOL CD cases, I guess. Anyway, all right. Aw, this is so cute. It is a pile of cats holding a sign that says, thank you. That is a very cute card. And inside it says, congratulations on the 4th anniversary of the live stream. The cats on the front represent the over 200 mom cats, pragnots, and kittens that have attended the Academy, and their message to you. From Vin Cornelius. Thank you so much, Vin. That is a really adorable card. I appreciate it. It's very, very sweet of you. Now here is a card, letter, note, item made out of paper. It says it is from Liz P on Discord. Liz P on Discord. I appreciate that. And it is addressed to Banter Jansen, care of Kitten Academy. So we've got Banter is already getting some fan mail from Liz P. And let's just see what it says. Oh, wow. Okay, there's 2 things in here. Look at that. How cool is this? There is a packet of catnip seeds right here. That's super interesting. You know, it's funny because I've been thinking about trying to grow something like this, and that's perfect. And according to the map on the back, I can grow it outdoors in our area if I plant it between May and June. It says plant it outdoors in full sun after the danger of spring frost. So it's good that I didn't get this any sooner because I would have gone ahead and planted it, and last night it frosted here. I thought we were past that, and we really weren't. Still, that seems like that's going to be super fun. And then you've sent a card, postcard in here also. It says 10 good reasons to envy cats. And the little illustrations here are so cute, but I know you guys won't be able to see them very well. The first one says they don't like anything unless it's expensive. It says even the fat ones are graceful. They take lots of naps interrupted by long periods of sleep. They have interesting sex lives. Well, okay. They only have to clean one garment and it always comes out gorgeous. That's true enough. They know how to appear innocent no matter what. They could teach classes on winning through intimidation. They can trace their ancestry back to Egyptian royalty, and they don't envy anyone or anything at all. They couldn't care less. It's very cute. The illustrations are what really make it, though. I know you guys can't see it, but the artwork here is super cute. Hi, Chris and DJ. As always, thanks for everything you're doing for cats, kits, and humans. We need it now more than ever. DJ, please take good care of yourself. Much respect for your selflessness and that of all your coworkers. Chris, much respect to you two for helping all the KA crowd with a constant source of love, concern, and cuteness. Here are some catnip seeds, probably best for growing in a container, as the nip tends to spread. Take care, Liz P. Well, Liz, that's great advice to have also, because we just finished trying to contain all of the things that are spreading out of control in our garden. And right now it looks great, but I can already tell that there's some grass and some vines that are involved in that garden that I'm going to have to keep a very close eye on. So I'll take your advice. If we do plant the catnip, we will grow it indoors somewhere. That sounds like a fun project too, and my mom was already giving me all kinds of tips about how to grow indoors, to repurpose one of the shelves that we have in the basement and what kind of lights to get and all this stuff. So it does sound like a fun project, and thank you so much for the catnip seeds. And I'm sure that Banter thanks you as well. All right, here we have a card with all kinds of cat stickers on it from the Scooters. And the Scooters card, it says squirrel. It's got a picture. Okay, so first off, it has a picture of a squirrel and a baby squirrel cleaning house together. They're using a broom to clean up. And there's a couple of ants that I think are probably helping. And then they've labeled this. The Scooters have labeled it. They've labeled squirrel. It's squirrel, not a chipmunk. And this is baby squirrel, still not a chipmunk, though it is small. And then here we have Illinois Anthony and Connecticut Anthony helping clean up. Very cute, guys. Dear DJ and Mr. A, happy Mother's Day, which I believe is tomorrow. Because if what you two do for cats isn't considering mothering, we don't know what is. Much love to you, the faculty, and the students from the Scooters. And not only are there cat stickers, but there's two little mustache stickers for to represent the Scooters, I believe. That is a really beautiful piece of art, though. I love the little squirrels who aren't chipmunks. I'll figure it out someday, believe me. I think I do know the difference. I think I can tell. But I still don't know what Chip and Dale are, so. Okay, here we have another postcard from my mom. And this one is another, it looks like, I don't know, a Norman Rockwell or something. But it is a family of cats that are riding on the train. And they've apparently just arrived because mom cat is putting her luggage on the luggage rack. But at the same time, there's a business cat next to her that is pouring himself a glass of wine and having bread for dinner. And dad cat looks like he's already asleep reading the newspaper. But then the illustration I'll show you is what's happened is apparently the kids have opened the window and the one kid's hat has blown out the window and he's trying to reach it. At the same time, Mom's luggage is falling open, and it is just a disaster scene on this train. And there is so much going on here with the mom cat putting her luggage up in the luggage rack. And here's I think the boy kid cat is losing his hat out the window, and the sister cat is trying to help. Meanwhile, they've got a nanny cat here that is nursing this little kitten who's screaming for his bottle. And then Dad is here falling asleep. Oh my goodness, I just noticed, not only is Dad asleep reading the newspaper, but the cat in the next chair is reaching over and picking his pocket. He's actually stealing his wallet right there. Wow. And at the same time, everybody's distracted by all the mess that's going on, so nobody notices the pickpocket. That's really something. It says on the back, "Hi, Chris and Dr. DJ. Hope DJ gets to come home this coming week." I think these are arriving a little bit late, but that's okay. "Hope DJ gets to come home this coming week and snuggle up with the kittens. We're all looking forward to seeing her. Kiss my favorite baby kitten, Blarney, for me. She makes me smile every time I watch a close-up of her playing with her little toes." And then it says, "Love, Mom." I love you too, Mom. Thank you for these cards. They're so cool. DJ needs to see this one now that she's here. Look at everything that's going on in this. Yeah, so Mom's been sending us a whole series of these cards that are like famous art, but it's been redone with cats instead of people. So it's really cool. All right, well, that does it for the letters. Hi, Eddie. I know, I'm paying attention to you. I really am trying, buddy. Okay, here we have a big letter from Starlight Cassette, which is a name that I completely recognize. Where do I know you from? Is it Twitter? I think I've seen or retweeted things that you've shared, or I definitely recognize your name. And inside, oh, wow, look at that. Oh, DJ's going to love this. It is your artwork of Beep. It is beautiful, and I think it's acrylic. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. I love the colors that you've used, too. It's very almost psychedelic. Thank you so much for this. Oh, DJ, that's fantastic. She really appreciates it. And is there a note? Oh, there's a little something in the bottom here. It says, oh, I see. It is you've got an Etsy shop. Your Etsy shop says, "Not too sketchy, kawaii pop art." I see. It is very pop art style. I like that style. And it says it is by Stacy, who is Starlight Cassette. And the Etsy shop is Not Too Sketchy. That's N-O-T, the number 2, S-K-E-T-C-H-Y. Not Too Sketchy. Also on Instagram as Starlight Cassette 87. Very, very cool. Not too sketchy. That is just awesome. And yeah, I can see the colors that you picked. They're completely awesome. I think this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm going to add this. I've got a growing pile of art that we need to have framed, and we still haven't put most of the art up. This is the perpetual project. Maybe that's something we should aim to get done while DJ's home this week. You want me to pass you these so you can look at them? I don't think I can get these all the way over to you. Okay. I'll show you after. Oh, okay. DJ's watching. Wow, DJ's watching this from over there on the internet. We're really taking it to the next level today. Super next level. All right. Moving right along. Here is something it came to us from Target, and there's a note that says, "For Gabby and the gifts, love Helen and Jasper." That's Hells Dells on the chat. Thank you so much, Hells Dells. I think you also told me that you were sending this because I guess international shipping has been sort of tricky lately, so you sent something to us straight from Target. Hells Dells, thank you so much. For Gabby and her kids. These are really cute. They're little mice with tails, the kind that every cat likes, little tiny mice toys that are this size. Eddie's already checking it out. And I like the way that they're striped. They remind me of like old bathing suits from like the 20s or 30s, don't they? I don't know why it gives me that impression, but it kind of looks that way with those big white and blue stripes and red. Oop. Anyway, Gabby and her kids will love these, and I will. Maybe we'll toss these out toss them around in their room when we move them downstairs. So cool. I'm going to set them right here for the moment. and we will try to get this all sorted. So that's for Gabby and the gifts. Maybe I should label it. I know Eddie also wants it. Gab plus gifts. Perfect. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. All right. We've got another package here from Target, and I feel like someone, no, maybe I'm just thinking of Hell's that told me that she sent stuff from Target. Let me just take a look real quick and see if I can figure this out. Well, okay. Okay, well, no, not yet. All right, good. Who is? Oh, Clax is purring. Wow, that class, I was just telling DJ last night that none of those kids in Belle's family are big on purring. Belle's not, like, Belle will purr a little bit, but it's very quiet, and so I think maybe her kittens didn't learn completely, or maybe they just also are going to have the same very quiet purrs. But that just makes it all the more special, doesn't it? So this is also from Target, through Target, drop shipped by Target, I guess. I don't see a note in this one yet, but maybe, here we go. It's all the way at the bottom. Or maybe that's the top and I opened it upside down. That's how I am. Let's just see if there's also a note in this one. Oh, it's okay, good. They all say for Gabby and the gifts, love, Helen, and Jasper, who is Hell's Bells. Perfect. Well, then I can just put these all together. These are great. This is a colossal carrot. It's spelled with a K. Colossal and carrot are spelled with a K. I don't know why, but it's a kicker toy. And it is a colossal carrot. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. And it's got the feathers instead of leaves on the top. That's a very cool cat kicker. Okay. Also, okay, the mice we already did. I just put them back in there. We have a Catnip Alpaca, and he's wearing one of those little woven blankets that just makes it adorable. If it were just the alpaca, you'd be like, that's cute. But with the blanket, that is next level adorable. I love it. Catnip bird cat toys. They're little tiny birds, also very cute. Maggie's got to inspect everything and make sure it's up to snuff. Here we have yarn ball cat toys, and they're little yarn balls. And they've got some kind of they've got a jingly, not jingly, but a rattly center. I could feel they had some sort of a little hard center there. Here we have rainbow catnip cat toys. Those are completely cool. I'll say it every time. I like rainbows. And look, you've sent more rainbows too. This one is one rainbow. The rainbow, this is interesting. This one is a rainbow that has a cloud attached to it. And this is a rainbow that appears itself to be causing rain to come out. Is that what's happening here? Is this how rain works? I'm not sure that's how rain or rainbows work. But it's still a cute toy, and I'm sure the cats will really appreciate it. Even if it's kind of, I don't know, it's going to damage their education here at the academy. They're going to be like, I thought rainbows caused rain. Okay, we also have little tiny catnip mice. These are the kind that like Loganberry is such a big fan of. Just the plain small mice. Oh, and this is too cute. Wow, you've really taken the rainbow thing and run with it, because here we have a little boy and girl. They're like disco mice, and one of them is wearing a rainbow skirt, and the other's wearing a rainbow jacket and rainbow sunglasses because he's too cool. That is completely awesome. And you see the little rainbow sunglasses on this guy? Those are adorable. I love it. I completely love it. Oh, one more thing. The one more thing is a cloud that is raining. All right, good. This will probably help them adjust, although it says, according to this packaging, the name of the cloud is Rowdy Rainbow. And wow, this is super confusing because the cloud is raining and shooting out a rainbow. So here we have a cloud causing a rainbow, and here we have a cloud causing a rainbow and rain. And here we have rainbows causing clouds and rain. It is the circle. You've heard of the water cycle? This is it. This is how the water cycle works, kittens. I want you to know. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is a lot of stuff to get gifts for Gabby and her gifts to get started on. So that's awesome. I bet we'll put some of this around the room, and we'll put some of this in their endowments. Hell's Dells, that is super generous, and I love all the stuff you picked out. It is fantastic. Thank you so much for that. All right, moving right along. This, I think, I'm guessing, yes, this is, hang on, I want to get this right. I think this is from Marco's Minion on the Discord chat. That's M-A-R-C-O, Marco's Minion. And it says here, my daughter Alicia from Vancouver had a small package sent to you on eBay, so it won't have a note, but it's a gift for DJ. And this does say it came from eBay, and it does say DJ on it. So this must be that from Alicia. Okay, for DJ, I think. Oh my. DJ is I think she's mumbling back there about how people should send stuff for the cats. But this is so cute. It is a little tiny glass cat, and it's got a name. It's called Blanco, the white cat. And as you know, DJ loves little tiny things. Not only is it a little tiny cat, but in the back of the package, they put a magnifying glass so that you can see it. I don't think it's going to help you though, because it's facing the wrong side of the cat. Maybe you can use it when you take the cat out. That is completely adorable. Wow, Blanco. Oh, Blanco's got a whole story. Blanco the white cat is a very girly girl. She loves to wear fancy jewelry with big sparkly gemstones. She is regal and lovable. Everyone she meets is captivated by her beauty and grace. She's also generous and feels great when she gets the chance to help others. When it comes to caring for herself, she loves to get manicures and massages. Blanco was born June 20th, 2009. And it's also labeled with an item number, so I guess these are some kind of little collectibles, and it is so cute. Wow. That might, if they're all cats, DJ might have to really get into collecting these. Anyway, thank you so much, Alicia. That is really sweet. Let me double check that. Make sure we got the Alicia. Yes, Alicia of Vancouver. Okay. I try not to use last names on the stream. Sometimes I mess it up, but good. And thank you so much, Alicia. That is the cutest little cat figurine. And thank you to Marco's Minion. I'm going to see if I can pass this carefully to DJ. Oh, okay, carefully enough. It's very well packaged, so I'm not too concerned. Isn't that cute? I love his little mask, her little mask, because it's a girl. She's got a little like mask on her face, like the coloring around her eyes, I guess. Yeah. It looks like a mask, like sort of a raccoon face. Okay. This is very heavy, whatever this is. The mystery. Oh, come on. Who is this? There doesn't seem to be any hint about who would do this horrible thing. All it says is send to Kitten Academy, and it was bought on Amazon, and that's all. It doesn't include a note or anything that would help me understand. Oh, okay. I got to talk to you guys about this. So, first off, what you have sent, whoever it is that has sent this, has sent us the Ritter Sport candy bars, which somebody sent this to us like years ago. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be familiar with them. But they're very good chocolate bars. Ritter Sport. It is the good stuff. Oh, I get it. Now I get it. Now I'm looking at it again. I understand what happened here. Ritter Sport, and I don't know. It says, I'm going to completely mispronounce this. Rum Trauben Nuss, I guess. I'm probably completely mispronouncing that, but I understand what happened here because I was talking on a previous stream about those candy bars that I haven't seen in forever that have the raisins and the nuts and everything in them. Chunky, I think they're called, right? And how much I love Chunky. I love chocolate with like stuff in it. And the more stuff that you put in it, the better it is. And that's clearly why you sent this, because according to the picture anyway, it contains rum and hazelnuts and, I don't know, are those blueberries? Some sort of, or maybe they're grapes, which would mean raisins. I get it now. Yes, it's a picture of grapes. So raisins, hazelnuts, and rum. It sounds fantastic. It sounds like a chunky bar made for an adult, which I am. The trouble is that, yes, I have the self-control of a child, and you haven't just sent me one of these. You've sent me a lot of these, and I don't know how I'm going to avoid eating all of them basically in one day, because that seems like something that I would do. So on this note, oh my God, look at all that. How many is this? Let's see. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A solid dozen. Ritter Sport. I don't know how you pronounce this, but I'm assuming that the word rum means rum, and I'm assuming the word noose means nuts, and then Trauben must either mean grapes. I don't know. I'll tell you, eating 12 of these in a day could be a sport that I will participate in. Anyway, it's funny because I was just talking to DJ this morning about how I weigh myself frequently. And this morning I had the worst weigh-in I've had in a month. And it's because DJ rightly pointed out, I walked into the bedroom last night and I said, DJ, I accidentally made cookies. And then I ate them. And I've been eating cookies every single day. And it turns out there's a limit to how much I can abuse my diet and get away with it. And I've surpassed that limit now. So I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with this, but I can't just let these go because they look fantastic. And I want to know that you were going to sabotage my diet by doing this, but you completely have. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay, so the words do mean rum, grape, nut. So I did guess that correctly at least. But nobody yet has taken, as far as I can see, nobody here has taken credit for this disaster. Wow. Okay. Well, at any rate, thank you, whoever. Sincerely thank you, though. But this does make a good time for me to make the point that I think DJ was just trying to make a minute ago, which is a reminder. I know we've got a lot of new people that are watching Kitten Academy and a lot of new people that are watching the mailbag and participating in the mailbag. And we love all of you, and we love everything you send. Sincerely do. But we try to remind people that we really prefer it if you send things that are for the kittens and for the kittens' endowments to take home with them. And for Maggie to try to dig out of the box because she wants more treats. So it is a good time to remind people that we do prefer to ask you to send things for the kittens more than for DJ and I. That said, I really am joking about what a terrible gift this is because it's thoughtful. It goes exactly to the point that I was making about my love for chocolate with stuff in it and for the chunky bar specifically. Like I said, this really just seems like a grown-up version of that. So whoever sent this, you did a great thing. And I just have to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. You've really given me a real quandary here, considering that I woke up this morning and I had that weigh-in, and I thought, it's time to take drastic steps. Drastic. Okay, all right. Thank you, though. Whoever it is, somebody's eventually going to take credit for this. Or do I say credit or do I say blame? Maggie, do you want DJ to give you some treats? Do you have treats, DJ? Let me throw out a couple of these. Wow. Those do look great, though. I mean, seriously, whoever sent those, that is exactly the deal. That's why it's so dangerous. That's why it's a problem. All right, here we have a package addressed to Mr. A and Dr. DJ. All right. Let's see here. I see people suggesting that I freeze them, which is probably a decent enough suggestion, except that if they're in the house, I'll eat them. The freezer does not stop me. I mean, the freezer is where I keep those cookies that I've been eating every day, so obviously not helping. Okay. First off, we have a note, and on the top there is a girl holding a giant fluffy unicorn. It says, "It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die." I think this is from a Pixar that I've seen. Oh, I don't know why I can't place it. You know which one this is from, DJ? The fluffy unicorn? Oh man, it seems so familiar, but when you get old, you're just like, I don't remember anything anymore. And that certainly indicates that I'm old. All right. It seems as though there are 2 notes in here and possibly more. Aw. That's very cute. It's Acro and Ari together. And it says here, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, Kitten Academy is the best. So fluffy is my outcry a lot to describe your newest batch as they are each born. After our 4 older fluffy kids went away 2 years ago, you have saved our need for cats in our lives. Gifts for kitties coming with the next package. This one is for you and DJ, and we wanted it there when she was home. Perfect timing. Having family in CT, NH, NY, and NJ, it's fun to see the weather out the windows. Smiles all around. God bless you, Greg and Colleen, co-owners of DPG and Clackerson Painting. All right. And there's another note. This one. What's that? Well, I do, but yes, but they only said they have family here, not that they live here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fun for them to see the weather out the windows. Now, I think DJ's making fun of me because my big complaint has been how much I need to work on the paint on the house, and I can't. It's a whole other story. I'm not going to get into it. Dear Mr. A and Co., I hope this letter finds you in good health and even better spirits. Allow me to join the chorus of long-distance friends and cat fanciers in saying thank you for all you do. Not just the loving care of all the cats and kittens, but also all the work you do in sharing the Academy's activities with your large and growing community. Discovering Kitten Academy with my wife happened at a fortuitous time. We each brought 2 cats into the relationship, but they're no longer with us. We decided to remain a pet-free home, and that hasn't been easy. Having Kitten Academy available has been a great balm for us, especially in light of ongoing global and domestic chaos and turmoil. Ooh. I think we could all use more no-sads in our life. Seeing Headmaster Acro and Professor Ari is a special delight because of the remarkable similarity to 2 of our cats, Lord Elsington, Pictured, and Smokey. Although his yellow eyes are like Loganberry's, his size, color, and striping are more like Acro's. Keep up the terrific work, Greg and Colleen from Newport News. And yes, so here we have pictures then of Acro and Ari, and this one is not Acro at the bottom. This one is Lord Elsington. What a great name. We need more titles in our kittens' names, don't we? So yeah, he does. He does look quite a bit like Acro to me. I couldn't believe that was Acro. Very pretty cat. And here's what you've included for us. Oh, this is perfect. I think I know what this is. Hang on. Oh, DJ's going to like this especially. Hang on. What you have put in are washable, wash before first use, pocket to add filter if desired. They are masks for us to use, and they are made out of this adorable cat print. And as you say, there's a little pocket on the back to put a filter into, so they're even better. And elastic ear straps, which I guess are pretty hard to come by these days. These are, and you put a little pipe cleaner in the top so you can make it bend it to fit your nose too. That is a really well-constructed mask. And it's funny because, as you know, DJ has done nothing but work since this whole thing started. And that's why she's only home for the first time now in a month. She really hasn't done anything except go to her apartment and go to the hospital. So all morning she's been talking to me about our grocery trip. I go for groceries every Monday. And yeah, she's like, do people really go out? Do they really wear masks out there? I'm like, yes, you have to wear a mask. Like, you have to do it, DJ. She's like, I don't understand. So yeah, it'll be her first time actually going out in public during all of this, and she doesn't have a cute mask, and this will be perfect. So it's awesome. Thank you. She did bring home one of her hospital surgical masks, like the plain foldable paper ones. But that's not cool. This is cool.
Yeah,
I got it.
it's not reusable.
It's not reusable or washable, and there's no pocket for a filter. And I've got to see if I can try one of these on real quick. What do you think? Do I look good?
You look like you have cats on your face.
I mean, I do. I do have cats on my face. That's a perfect fit, too. Thank you so much. These are fantastic. I really like it. And it's so much cooler than the mask that I've been wearing around, which I also have to give up. I have been wearing, so I bought for a project I've been doing, I bought some of those N95, the construction masks, and I had 5 of them in a box downstairs that I found. But then I found out later that they're the kind with the vent in the front, and now everybody's saying don't wear the ones with the vent because you wear these to protect other people, and if you've got the vent, your breath goes right out and it doesn't help at all. So my nice N95 mask that I've been wearing around town being like, look how responsible I am, turns out I really wasn't all that responsible. So you live and learn. So these are going to be fantastic for me as well. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sending these. You guys are fantastic. Greg and Colleen from Newport News and DPG and Clackerson Painting in Newport News. So thank you very much for that. That is a place. I know. It sounds like it would be a newspaper, doesn't it? Maybe it is. I bet it is. I mean, what are they going to call their newspaper? Maybe Newport News, or maybe it's just called Newport. And it just throws everybody off. They just swapped it out, right? I don't know how to put all this back. I'm going to stop trying. I'm just going to set these out. I'm going to put these in with all of my rum, raisin, nut, chocolate bars. Put this over here with the letters. There we go. Thank you guys very much. That is such a thoughtful gift. I really do appreciate it. Oh, okay. You're sitting on discarded stuff. Okay. Good, fair enough. Here we have a box from Jade Serenity, and I was saving the fun side, actually, is over here. With a little cat, it says, a Maub? Very cute, Jade. Thank you. Oh, I think somebody just, okay, that wasn't anybody, actually. Okay. DJ's hiding behind the camera, by the way. I know. You keep hearing her, and you're hearing me talk to her. She's always got to find a spot where she can't be seen. This is beautiful. It's like a fall scene of sticks and rocks and butterflies and little leaves that have fallen. But then if you look at it closely, the rocks and the leaves and the sticks make the face of a man. How cool is that? I don't know if you guys can make it out or not. Actually, it might be easier to make out from a distance because you can't tell it's rocks and sticks and butterflies so much. Anyway, it says, happy 4th anniversary. I found this darling figurine in an antique store right before everything shut down. It's so perfect. I love you both so much. Kitten Academy has been an integral part of my life since it began. Tight, squishy hug from Jade Serenity. Jade, thank you so much for sending this in advance of us even seeing it. I do appreciate you. And it was really special meeting you at KACon. All right, let's see what you got. And you've been, I don't know exactly how long you've been on the Discord chat, but I think pretty much the whole time, right? Yeah, basically the whole time. So let's see here. Okay. All right, keep going. Keep going. Oh, it is perfect. It is a cat standing on a book wearing a graduation hat. And it appears to be a salt and pepper shaker. At least it was originally. I think it's been glued together, which is probably good, or else it came together and you're just supposed to, no, it couldn't be used that way. But having glued it together makes sense because otherwise I would break it. And here it just makes a beautiful little display. It actually says Salt and Pepper, Volume 5, 6, 7, 8, Roman numerals. I got to count them up in my head. Salt and Pepper Volume 8 is the book that the cat is standing on. And it's wearing a graduation hat. And it says on the bottom, there's some sort of a foundry. It's not a foundry that makes ceramics. It's a, what do you call a place that makes ceramics? A potter, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, there's a stamp here that says Japan with the little 3 clover heart. And I don't know who that is, but I'm sure that it's something we could look up. This is probably some famous antique that you have sent. It is so cute. DJ is making little faces at it because it is so adorable. Thank you very much, Jade. It is perfect, and it's going to go directly into our display cabinet full of things that are way too fragile to have out around cats. In fact, I should get up and put it there right meow, but I'll set it aside for a minute. You know what? No, it makes me nervous. Yes, just having it here makes me nervous, Jade. I'm going to take it and put it in there right now with your card, just to be extra safe. Try not to trip and fall on the way over to the cabinet. Seems like just the kind of thing I would do. Too cute. Beautiful. All right. Thank you very much. That is perfect, and I don't know how you found it. And if anybody is wondering why Blanco doesn't go into the display cabinet right now, it's because DJ has a special space in her cabinet, her closet upstairs that is for all of her little tiny things. She will join that crowd. So there you go. Plus, I think she's protected enough in that little thing that she's not going to have any trouble between now and the time she gets upstairs. What did you just eat? Was that a treat or was it a piece of something? Smuggy Y. Smuggy Y. All right, 3 packages left, so we're moving right along, which is good because I do have some stuff that I still have to get ready for Belle's adopters. Oh, okay. This says, Mew, open meow. All right, well, we will. We'll open it right meow. It's very heavy also. I noticed that my elbow has been giving me a little extra trouble the last day, and we also just had that major cold snap outside. Yeah. Am I one of those people now? Am I just one of those people now for the rest of my life? You do? Oh, really? Is it hurting you now or today?
No, I get cold.
Yeah, wow. Okay, well, I've never been that person, but now I'm that person. This says, the note, okay to read on stream. So that is perfect for us, somebody that knows what's up. Aw, this is cute. It's a little picture of a house, but it says, Mom cats, you're amazing. You raised me, taught me, protected me, challenged me, encouraged me, supported me, inspired me, and always, always loved me. There is no thanks big enough in the world to repay you for what you've given me. Just know that I realize how amazing you are and what a difference you've made in my life. I love you. Happy Mother Cats Day. Love, Karen. That is super sweet. Mother Cats Day, of course. I guess I can be an honorary mom cat too, right? I don't know. We'll save it for Belle and for Gabby. I don't have to steal their thunder. It's fine. The note. Okay to read on stream. Yes, okay. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, Happy Mother's Day. Please enjoy the Mother's Day card. I thought it would be good for the mom cats at the Academy to be appreciated. I hope you and the faculty, kittens, mom cats are staying safe. I hope that you were able to enjoy the churu. It's very strange I can only find it online. The churu can be used for the whistles and faculty. Anyway, the items I've been sent can be used accordingly. Fancy feast for mom cats and the faculty, toys for everyone, treats for the mailbag, and the Blue Wilderness cat food as you see fit. Love, Karen. Karen, thank you very, very much. And let's see, as you have described it, we have, first off, Blue Wilderness Healthy Gourmet. That is some very fancy food. Thank you. 12-count variety pack. It's always good to have some other foods on hand too, so that we can use it for cats that are a little hesitant to eat the food that we have. We can try some different things. So that's awesome. You've also sent us a Fancy Feast classic pate, 12 cans of that, which, as you know, classic pate is something that we use exclusively here. And the seafood flavor makes it another good thing for us to try on cats that don't like the chicken that DJ usually serves. So perfect for that. Thank you so much. Plus, hang on, treats. You've sent Blue Wilderness chicken and trout. Also, Blue Wilderness chicken. So this one is soft and this one is crunchy. And also chicken and turkey. And I can see that Smokey already would like me to open these up. And here we go, a Temptations Shake Ups Crustacean Celebration Lobster, Crab, and Shrimp flavor. Wow. And also, this is a new packaging size that I've not seen from Temptations before. It says Mega. It's in between their usual size and the really big bins. Then you sent toys. Also, we have a Catnip Chase Cat Wand with a jingle bell on it. It's got Smuggy's attention. A Silly Swinger 2-in-1 wand toy with detachable toy. And the detachable toy is Velcroed onto the end of the wand toy. Now, this is clever. So they can actually catch it and pull it off like they try to do. That's a neat idea, isn't it? So it's a wand toy. I'm explaining to DJ because she's looking all of a sudden confused because she was looking at her phone and then she decided this was more interesting. So it's a wand toy, and then at the end there's a little toy that's Velcroed onto the end of the wand. So when they catch it, they can rip it off.
Oh, and they win.
Yeah, and then they can win. They can actually, it's a wand toy. They can actually win. How cool! That's a great idea. Then we have the Rainbow Unicorn, a Dazzle Dancer Rainbow Unicorn with I especially love the little fuzzy legs, like it's wearing fuzzy socks or something. Lederhosen. I don't know. And a Madcap Mania mouse. It's a little mouse that has wool. Actually, I think it's actual wool and a tiny pocket to put catnip in. Very cute. Karen, thank you very much for all of this. This is fantastic. I don't know exactly how to put it all away yet. These I can set aside so they can go over here with the foods. And these treats and the toys are all kind of for endowments. The treats you said were from Mailbag, though, and I do want to take one of these at least and set it in the Mailbag stuff. Let's pick the chicken and trout flavor for now. And Smuggy, do you want to try one right now? I know you do. Oh, wow, that's got a strong odor. Smokey. Now you're going to walk away? Oh, you're just going to come over to this side where nobody can see you? Guess that's fair enough. What do you think of that? The soft ones, are they yummy? Are yummy. I'll give you a couple more. Belle? Oh, there you go. She got right up when I said her name. Oh, beep. I just hit beep in the head with that one. Okay. That's all the treats I'm going to get. Okay, all right. One more for you, Belle. Here, can you take this? Are you going to do your thing? Oh, she'll take it. All right. Maggie wants one, I know. And Custard's sitting right there just watching. Is he going to try it? He doesn't usually. He's very picky about treats these days. He just wants food. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. All right. I put them away. You'll get more of those later, kids. Good. I think I can combine all this for endowment stuff. Make a combination. Got to start consolidate. There we go. And I have to write gifts. This is not just gifts, it's gifts for the gifts. Right, okay, all right, good. Okay, 2 more boxes. Here we go. This one has really cute stickers on it, and I especially like this one here. Oh, it's from Frawley and Bella, it says right on the top. And it's got cute stickers all over it. And look at this. This is my favorite one because it's like a little tuxie kitten who's got a crown floating over his head with little hearts. Her. Okay, fine. I don't know. It's super cute. Perfect. And as we know Frawley and Bella know what they're doing because here they have sent the note and it says, okay to read on the street. Exactly the way we like it. Speaking of which, I got a note today in the mailbag that said not for the stream. And I only bring it up to mention how thoughtful it is for you guys to do that. So thank you very much. This is a very cute laser cut card, and it is an illustration of cats playing with it appears to be a fish. I see they're standing in front of a sofa playing with a tall fish on a stick and a ball of yarn. Oh, and I see that same scene is recreated in 3D inside the card. Look at that. It is really cool. It's not going to last 10 seconds though because these things. I love these 3D cards, but they are cat toys that get just torn up. It says, Mr. A, DJ, Academy, and students, happy anniversary. 4 years of streaming, 4 years of sharing joy, laughter, and happiness. Thank you for opening your home and hearts to this crazy community. One thing I love is your openness and honesty. It's refreshing in today's world, and as we remain in our homes waiting for this pandemic to pass, we have KA and each other. So to celebrate all of us, I included colorful blankets and toys. Please distribute as you want. As long as a smile is your response to the gifts, then I'll be happy. Enjoy, Frawley, Bella, and human slave DG Girl. That's cute. That's very cute. This card is fantastic. Like I said, Maggie will eventually just rip it to shreds if Acro doesn't first. He's the big paper tear. I also like the fact, though, it's not only is it a sofa with these cats all playing on the sofa, but then the flat part of the card is a whole room. They've got a little table over here where there's some cups, and here's a table with a car key on it. And this house has a lot of tables because here's another table with flowers on it. Here's another table with a TV on it and some glasses. And then over on this side, we have a big counter with a knife and a toaster, and it looks like maybe muffins and a coffee pot and then a tea set. Yeah. Well, this side's a kitchen. I guess it's a whole house. So cool. I love these little pop-up cards. Those are super awesome. Okay, let's see what is in here. You said blankets. Oh, it is some. Oh, there's some cool stuff in here. Okay, hang on. First off, you sent a package of really soft, really colorful blankets. I like these. It says Snuggle Stuffs Minky Blanket. Very cool. And it is a rainbow blanket. That is completely awesome. I love it. And it's got these little nubs on it, so it's extra soft and snuggly. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. And another blanket that is, this is a great print. It is rainbows, and each rainbow that has cats at the end of the rainbow. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Here's one you can see. They're all different little white, round, fluffy cats at the end of the rainbow. So cool. That is an awesome blanket. That's a great throw blanket. That's going to get used. You guys are really taking to heart my love for rainbows and unicorns and things. That's completely awesome. Thank you so much. Here we have some toys. All it says is contains catnip, but these are some really interesting and unique toys. There's 3 of them here, and they appear to be rattles that have this cloth and these little ribbons sticking out of them, and they're covered then in like a sizzle string. Very cool. They look like party poppers, like you just want to pull on them and pop them, but of course they're not. And they do smell of catnip. That is awesome. There's 3 of them in here, and they seem like really solid and fun toys. I think the cats are going to love these. Thank you, Frawley and Bella. And then you've sent a bag also full of toys, and these are some really interesting, also very unique. Oh, these are from Stark Raving Cat, who we used to have some toys from. That they make some very unique toys. Right? I don't know if these are all from them. I think we even follow them still on Twitter from back when we were getting toys from them. Stark Raving Cat Baby Yo-Yo, it says. All right, that's a heck of a way to avoid copyright infringement. And it is a very cute Baby Yoda toy. Look at that. On a little lanyard so the cats can play with it. Also, this is so cute. There's a button, a pin here for DJ to wear. It says, please adopt. It's a little cat in a box. It says, please adopt. That's great. Also, isn't that cute? Cute little pin, isn't it? You could wear that, but then people would try to adopt you. Here we have some really ornately embroidered needlework cat toys that are little, I don't know, they're like abstract star shapes. There's 3 of them in there. They're very, very cool. And they're all very like tightly needlework. Oh, and here's a whole little bag of the small ones, a little 5 bag of those tiny little Catnip toys in various colors. Those are really fancy cat toys right there. Here we have one that appears to be a smiling frog thing, or hypnotoad, I guess. Maybe it's the hypnotoad. All glory to the hypnotoad. I see Maggie's already trying to play with baby Yo-Yo. Finally, we have the Stark Raving Cat logo, which has been laser printed on some corks. And then the corks have little bits of string passed through them to be fuzzy little toys. These seem like they would also make really cool cat toys. I'm so excited to see the cats play with these things. The cork especially because it's kind of a chewy, like real soft, chewy thing that the cats can just tear into. It'll be great for the cats that are a little more bitey, like Blarney is right now. So except Blarney is obviously, this is as big as Blarney, almost. So Blarney wouldn't be able to get her mouth around it anyway, for sure. Did she just steal baby Yo-Yo? Maggie is, that's fine. They're for anybody. She can have it. She can have it. There's not a pin or anything on that card, is there? Is it all safe for her? So cool, DG girl, thank you. Maggie says thanks for her new baby Yo-Yo, who is in no way resembles any Disney-owned property that we wouldn't want to illegally reproduce.
Oh, I forgot that's a Yoda.
Nope, it's not. It is specifically not a Yoda, whatever that would be, that we've never heard of. This baby Yo-Yo, and has no relation to anything. Maggie likes it. I think Maggie really just likes the little lanyard that's on there, though. Anyway, so cool. DG girl, thank you so much. Those are awesome, awesome toys. And obviously Maggie thinks so. All right, I'm going to set all of this aside for the moment and open our final box, which is clearly labeled as being from Mr. Meow. Once again, Mr. Meow. I think did you just send something in last week's mailbag, or was it the week before? Either way, I know we've heard from you recently, so this is a lot of stuff for you to send. Very appreciated, Mr. Meow, which is still a name that I love. What a great name. You're going to have to move, big old guy. Big old custard. All right. Oh, Mr. Meow, this is also packed. Oh, wow. Really packed. There appears to be a note on top, so let's start there. So glad to have a friend like you. It is a beautiful picture of 2 little color point kittens in a vase. That's a great photo. It says, "Greetings, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. I am sending some items for Gab and her kittens. Gabby says, treats for everyone, so I am sending them. There are 5 packets of treats for Smokey. There are toys for kitten endowments and the faculty. Please divide the toys up. There is a bed for Gab so she can relax in. Also a food bowl for Gab. I think you will like it. Respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Meow. I'm going to leave this open so I can try to remember what is for who. But it starts right on top. You've sent us a cluster of Wanda Toys. Look at this in various colors. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of these. And they're jingly. And they're fuzzy. And they each have 3 long fuzzy things on them. And words are failing me, but I can see Beef already is interested. Beefo, you want me to add one of these to your tablets? We've got enough of them here. All right. Moving along, we have packets of toys. It looks like we've got 3 of these, maybe. There's so much stuff packed in 4 of these packets of toys. And these are cool ones. They've got these metal wands in them, and they've got a little fish bone and all the various kinds of cat toys. It's a great little sampler pack from Pet Zone and from Mr. Meow, of course. Very cool. Here's a plastic bag containing, oh, these are too cool. I love this. So we've seen this one before now. It is the Astro Nip cat toy. This is one of my favorites, though. It's got a little cat wearing a spacesuit and a rocket. And they're like in this old classic, retro future style. It's so cute. I love that thing. You've also included Yow Catnip balls. That is the good stuff, the very good stuff. The Yow Catnip crayons, which were new to me last week's mailbag. And a cat toy with a long tail in the bag. Oh, Maggie, now come on. You can't just take every toy. You pick baby.
Is that the bird that Crowd likes?
No, I think it's a little different because that one was a bird. This one's like a long mouse, but it has the same kind of tail. Yeah, it's the same tail. And Maggie also likes it enough that she won't give it back. Maggie, give it back.
Aw.
Like, no, I'm not giving it back. Okay, fine, but I'm taking Baby Yo-Yo then. Oh, one more thing. There's a real fuzz ball here. It's not even a mouse. It's just a ball of fuzz made of real fur. Oh, and real fur. It looks just like a piece of her, like it's a floofy, just like she is. Maggie Floof. Maggie, why? Maggie, why? You got to make up your mind. Okay, here we go. So, endowments and the faculty. All right, please divide the toys up. All right, well, we'll do all that. Hang on, there's another bag here containing, oh, wow. This one has a bag of toys, and then it also is a bag of toys. It contains all kinds of really cool mice. It's got these mice, these little weird leopard prints that are Zany's mice that look like exactly the kind of thing that Loganberry might like, and here's one that's the same but pink. And there's more of those in here, by the way. There's like 6 of those. Then it also has a whole bunch of little fuzzy mice that I think these are more of the real, no, maybe. Are they real fur? I can't tell. Nope, polyester. And they're in weird, I thought they could be dyed real fur, but they're polyester, but they look like they'd also still be a big hit. And then my favorite thing, there's more of those in there. I'm just going to put those back in the bag. Are these little fuzzy balls that have eyes and such weird colors too. Look at this. It's got like some black and white stripes in its fur, and it just looks wild with those eyes. That's my favorite one. And then this one is kind of similar with blue, and this one's in green. The eyes really have it. They make it. But this guy's my favorite. He's got the crazy fur and these crazy eyes. Awesome. So cool, Mr. Meow. Okay, you guys, stop trying to play with all the toys. You're just going to ruin them before anybody else gets to play with them. Well, Maggie can't make up her mind. She just wants whichever toy has been opened most recently. She's like a kid at Christmas. Like, by the time you open the second toy, the first toy is completely forgotten. I see she's carrying Baby Yo-Yo again. You guys can't see it, but she's just picked him up. And now is walking. Like she walks like this with her feet really wide so that it makes room for Baby Yo-Yo to dangle from her mouth. So ridiculous. All right, this is a very packed box, Mr. Meow. Treats, we have the Meaty Sticks, Shibas. We have got Temptation Jumbo stuff. Those are the big ones. More Meaty Sticks. There's 3 of those there. And the Temptations Mega Shake-Ups. This must be a new size, because here we've gotten 2 of these in this mailbag this week, but I've never seen that size before. And these are chicken, turkey, and catnip flavors. Oh, there's so many more treats, though. Here we have Temptations Catnip flavor. Here we have Temptations. That sounds like something an Indian cat would like. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
TJ's laughing because it's true. This is Surfer's Delight Temptations Mix-Ups. Here we have Delectable Squeeze-Ups, tuna, chicken, chicken, chicken. All right. I don't know if you can see that with Smokey standing in the way. But wait, there's more treats. We're not even done with the treats yet. Here we have the Temptations Seafood Medley. Here we have the Friskies Party Mix. Here we have the Temptations Creamy Dairy Flavor. Oh, yeah, it's got a picture of a cat in a milk carton. Yes, that is the Indian Cat Delight there. And here we have a Delectable Senior Bisque. Well, I know who this is for, because we've only got one cat here that knows she's a senior. Smuggy's like, I'll just take some treats, please. Okay, Smuggy. And I think that's it for treats. But you've also sent this bag of very fancy cat toys and this bag of perfect. Now, I keep talking about which mice Loganberry likes. These look like just the right ones, don't they, DJ? Does those look like Loganberry mice? Maybe, maybe not. They're very similar. You've also sent a tin of the finest catnip, the Yow brand catnip, 2 ounces. And then, as promised, you sent a bowl for Gabby that says, "You've got to be Kitten." You did say the bowl was for Gabby, right? A bed for Gab and a food bowl for Gab. I think you will like it. I do like it. I think she will like it, too. That's a perfect food bowl for her. And a bed also for Gabby. How cute is that? I said
like
that, yeah, with that green.
Yeah, I really like.
She'll look good in this too. Yeah, Gabby will look really nice in this. I said that like it was the last thing in the box, but I see there were a couple things hiding under the bed, including a Temptations tuna flavor and
What is blue?
just packing material. 4 more of Smokey's senior treats, which I think she will greatly enjoy. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Senior Bisque lickable treat with tuna and chicken. Awesome. Mr. Meow, look at this generosity. This is like a whole mailbag in a box. That is really spectacular. Thank you so very much. So we'll set aside the 5 packets of treats for Smokey specifically. And I think the rest of the stuff mostly is going to go to endowments for Gabby and her kittens. How to put all this aside correctly. Well, let's see. We know the bed is for Gabby. Okay, let's start there. And we know the bowl is for Gabby. Good. Okay. And I don't want to get stuff that is specifically for Gabby confused with stuff that is for any of them, right? So now I need another big box to sort all the rest of the stuff into. Let's see here. That is the end of Mailbag, by the way. So at the end of Mailbag, I tend to just trail off and start putting stuff away, and then eventually we'll end the archive once everything is gone from the room. So we'll get there. Let's do this. Let's take this big box. Let's take out the blankets because we're going to use those here at the Academy. And these are those interesting toys I need to figure out what to do with. And let's see, can I fit Gabby's stuff in this box and then fit all the endowment stuff in the bigger box? That's, I think, floppy enough to be put into this box. Oh, yeah, look at that. It folds right up. Like it was meant to do. Perfect. And her bowl. Now I can just label this box as Gabby, specifically Gabby. And then we can label the big box for all of Gabby and the gifts. So let's do that. If I can figure out where my pen is. Where's my Star Wars box? Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew. I'm trying. Thank you to everybody so much. Everybody. All of you are fantastic. Thanks to everybody that sent stuff for the kittens, and thanks to everybody that wrecked my diet, whoever you are. I'm going to find out who you are. So this is specifically for Gabby. Gabby, only Gabby. Gabby. What is all what? DJs, what's all this thing from the kitchen? Okay. Now, this is stuff that will go so well for all the endowments. We'll just split it out. Good, perfect, good, excellent. And I'm going to pull this stuff out of here so that we can see it when I go into this box. There we go. Oh, look at that. Mr. Meow, you are really putting us on the path to having good endowments. I had noticed that we can certainly fill the endowment boxes out more, I think. That's my point, and this is perfect for doing that, and it will be a lot of fun. And I know when the adopters come and there's like a giant box of stuff that people have sent for their new cat or kitten, it's super special, and all of you are what makes that happen. It's really, really special, in fact. And we couldn't do it without you. I know that as a fact because DJ and I started making endowment boxes for the cats before we started Kitten Academy. We would do it ourselves, and we used sacks that were for the little paper brown bags that you use for sack lunches, you know, a little bag like this big, and we'd put a few toys in each one, and that would go home with the kittens. And we thought that was pretty good. That's nothing like what goes on with these cats now, thanks to all of you. It is spectacular. These cats are so loved before they even go to their home, and so loved after. So thank you guys so much for sending all the wonderful things for the endowments. I really can't tell you enough. I want to take that one that I really liked and leave him out. He's gonna live around the academy for a while. This guy with the crazy eyes and the crazy fur. It says Turbo Bi-Coastal. It doesn't say, it's not Turbo Bi-Coastal like East Coast, West Coast. It's Turbo Bi-Coastal, like it was made by Coastal. I don't know what that is, but maybe people will be able to find it. Anyway, it just says, that's all it says, Turbo Bi-Coastal. And it's got this really cool fur and these really cool little eyes, and it's going to live around here for a while. Oh, I accidentally threw it directly to Belle. Otherwise, Maggie might have chased after it. All right, now we got to get rid of all the packing materials. I can see we've already got some help breaking down those air bubbles. I'm trying, after this, I have to get myself some breakfast. I'm trying very hard to convince myself that breakfast is not one of those Ritter sport bars in there. Man. I'm going to be good, at least for this morning. I can last just through the morning being good, then that'll still be a victory, right? You gotta take the little wins. Okay. Thank you all one more time. Thanks so much. And then, as usual, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up now. I'm going to start trying to get all this stuff sorted out and put away. And then afterwards, I will come back and say thank you one more time and end the archive of the mailbag. In the meantime, hopefully these little kittens will continue to do entertaining things that you can watch. That's my hope. Okay, put this over here. I don't know where those are going to end up. I do know where these are going to end up. Oh, these are for the gifts specifically, though. So these need to go. These need to be labeled specifically. So these are endowments for anybody. These are specifically for Gabby and the gifts, which might make a difference as I'm sorting out last-minute stuff for Belle. Most of her stuff is already set aside, but I got to check. Oh, I see we got Anthony.
see two ants right there. One, two. There's a little tiny ones, much smaller than the ones that live in Illinois. Okay, this is Gab plus gifts. So it's for both. No room for me to label that on top. Gab. That will do. And this is endowment for anybody. Perfect. Okay. All right, I got to start getting this stuff sorted. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. That's a lot of all right from me. You kids, is playing with plastic the most fun thing? This is really it, huh? You bought most of these. That's good work. Thank you for your help. I still got to finish it off, though. So many toys in this room, and you're playing with plastic. With literal garbage. That's fine. It's fine, kittens. It's what you do. You're kittens. You're proving it every minute. Training definitely worked, didn't it? All right, you guys asked for Jubal to wave goodbye too because he's going with Belle. Also, this was the bunny that Sage's handmade made for Belle, and that's also going to go with her. So Jubal's little front paws, they don't move very much, but we're going to do what we can here. All right, say goodbye, Jubal. Belle, you want to take your favorite kitten with you? Yes, you do. Look at that, he moves. Here, you guys want to wave together? And Belle's like, this is not what I came over here for.
He can sit right there, and you can sit right here. Bye-bye. All right, still got about an hour and a half before we expect her to go home. But this is stuff that has to go directly into her endowment so I don't forget. I've also seen her carrying around a lot of the flat mice. I'm going to give her one of the used ones so she's got one that's familiar. Well, I think she's got some new ones in her endowments already. I hope. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me get to it. Keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Get all this stuff put up. right, what still's going here? Ugh. And, oof, oh, okay, that's a lot. All right. Wow, Mr. Meow. Okily dokily. Well, is there anything else here that has to go home with you besides Jubal and the rabbit? There's some food and some baby food. Oh yeah, that. Let's put that stuff out there too. Not this stuff. Some. Nope. Well, I think that's everything cleaned up, folks, which means it is time for me to end the mailbag archive. So if you are watching this live on Saturday, you don't have to go anywhere. But if you're watching it on the archive, you can hop over to the Kitten Academy live stream and see what's going on right now.